see if I can get my lighting better. Hello, welcome in. Just getting set up here as we're getting started. Russell, are you logged into yours too? Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're just getting started here. Just seeing if this is the right angle for me. And let me know if you guys can see me all right. I'm also streaming live on YouTube at the same time. For some reason, it never wants to stream on Facebook for me. Welcome in, you guys. I don't have a ton of time today. My dad's in the hospital, so we're dealing with that. But I'm going to go through everything. And I rotated some things in. I meant to add some more things too. I have a bunch of Currier and Ives that I found that I did not add in, but let me know if you're interested in that, and I'll add them in for next time. And I've got a bunch of linens that I'm going to add for next time too. So welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Yeah, drop your crystal ball emojis, and we're going to get started. I don't think I see any pre-bids, but I see a lot of bookmarked pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through everything one by one. You guys come in, you want to call out a number in the chat, I'll run it if you want to see it closer. So we'll just start with number 1 and we'll go that way. So someone has this one bookmarked. I don't know why this is. I'm not getting. Does it look dark on your screen?
No,
for
it
you?
doesn't.
No, maybe it's just my. Maybe it's just my screen.
No,
okay.
It looks fine on mine.
If you're watching this on YouTube, check the link in my bio and grab that Whatnot coupon, and then click the link to come over to Whatnot. You can spend $15 like with that coupon on anybody's show, not just mine. But so let's see. This one is our first item up, and someone does have it bookmarked. It's this little teddy bear, so cute. Running for $2. Oh, let me change this to 15 seconds. Okay. And that is running. And it is Sweet Honesty Cologne Avon, this little cute teddy bear. I think that would just look cute on somebody's dresser or on a shelf in a nursery or something like that, like high up, obviously. Okay, thanks for taking a look there. Let's see what our next one is. If you see, welcome in, you guys. If you see anything that you want, go ahead and just call it out in the chat. Everything is numbered. And then, so I found these. So if you guys have been following me, you know that like we have storages and storages full of when my parents owned an antique mall back in the 90s and then closed it, and then their health kind of went downhill. And anyway, long story, I'm trying to liquidate everything. So every time I open a box, I find something new. So I found these. I believe these are melamine, and so they're like a hard plastic. And this one is so cute, isn't it? So winner pick on these. And then the doctor listening to the Dolly's Heart. So cute. But I really like this girl. She's like kind of like makes me think of like a Anna Green Gables or like a Holly Hobbie or like a Little Red Riding Hood, right? So she has that vibe. So these are running now and starting at 3, winner pick. All right. And there are those. Again, I believe these are melamine. So that hard plastic from the mid-century. All right. Thanks for taking a look there. I do have more of these, not Norman Rockwell. These are Norman Rockwell, but I got to bring them out of storage. I found a whole bunch of them. They're all kinds of different pictures. So just crazy stuff. All right, let's go to the next one. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. This one I love. If this one doesn't sell, I'm taking this one to the consignment shop. We might get a better reception there just because I've had this one in a few shows. I'm just moving a little dust. First class mail, and I don't know why. I cannot get, this is cobalt, and I cannot get it to like glint to see what I'm seeing. Every time I hold it up to the light, I just wish you could see that it's like beautiful. It's just sparkly cobalt. And it says first class mail. It's funny, right? It'd be such a fun like little gag gift or a good like postal worker gift. So there it is. It is an aftershave cologne. But I love this cobalt. It would be really pretty in front of a window. And thanks for taking a look there. Okay, let's see what else we have. This one here. Yes, it is cobalt. Yep. Okay, blue willow bread and butter side plate. Where are those? Here we go. These guys. I've got 2 of these. They're cute, very pretty. These are made in Japan, these particular ones. Okay. And these are running. Winner pick. They're just absolutely the same. There's really nothing different about these though. So it is running. And welcome in. If you see anything, just call it out in the chat. You can take a look in the shop. And everything is numbered. We're just going through one by one. All right. Welcome in. Okay. Oh, 4 people have this one bookmarked. So seems to be a popular little item. It is a salt and pepper shaker. Well, half of a set. I don't have the other half. But it's a covered wagon, like giving Little House on the Prairie vibes here, 1883 vibes, Oregon Trail vibes, exactly. So it's just really cute. Has a little barrel. The original stopper right there doesn't look like it's ever been used. There's the holes on the top, so I don't know if this is the salt or the pepper. It's one or the other. And 4 of you have it bookmarked, so hopefully somebody shows up for this one. It is running right now. It is totally Oregon Trail vibes here. Little House on the Prairie, covered wagon, super cute. All right, thanks for taking a look. If you do show up, like if you got the notification and I already ran something, just call the number out in the chat and I'll run it again. Because I know sometimes you get a notification, but then the auction is done and you're like, I missed it. No problem. We'll run it again. Not a big deal. Okay, this one's cute, but it is going to the consignment shop after this show if it doesn't sell. Because I live in Florida, and hello, who doesn't love a dolphin in Florida? It is Charisma Cologne from Avon, but I just love this, and like, luckily, bless you, luckily the light is shining through on this one. It's cute. This would be perfect in the window. It's a little light catcher, and it is running. Very pretty. I love the gold tail. I love how it's like kind of riding this wave. You know, it's like surfing on the wave. Very cute. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Let me know if there's something that you want to see in particular. You can just call the number out in the chat. Now this one is super cool that I found. Just FYI, this is a little sticker residue that I didn't work super hard at getting off. Otherwise, this is in great condition. There are no chips. If you can see, it's one of those like plates that now we just make like styrofoam plates of to go be at a picnic, but this one is like really heavy. It's actual like ironstone heavy. It says Ideal Grill Plate Made in USA on the back. It is the blue willow pattern. It's probably 1950s. And this is hefty. This would be also really cool. Like, I don't know if you do this. Will you do this? Especially since we've had a cold snap in Florida a couple times. I know that's not compared to the rest of the world here, but cold for us, it did get down in the 30s and it's going to go back down in the 30s. And so we put our plates into the toaster oven at like 150 degrees to like get them warm. This would be like perfect for this plate. That's what I imagine. I'm like, warm this up, put hot food on it. Super cool. I love the little like kind of, you know, separation pattern. It is running. It is Ideal Grill Plate Made in USA. And this is sturdy. So, and it's that blue willow pattern. Thanks for taking a look there. I just felt like that was unique. Maybe it's not super unique. Maybe a lot of people have those. I don't know. But I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, we have a bunch of luncheon plates. Well, 3 of them. Blue willow luncheon plates. Let me make sure I get the right ones. because I got a lot of them right here. A lot of different blue willow. Here they are. Okay. And let's just start these running. So I've got 3 of these, and they're basically the same. Maybe a little variance, not really, in the painting, but they are made in Japan on the back, and there they are. Thanks for taking a look there. That's the luncheon plate. Okay. All right, let's see here. What is next? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Oh, 2 people have this one bookmarked, and I think this is really pretty. Although if it doesn't sell in this show, I may send this one to the consignment shop too, just because it deserves to find a nice home. And it's beautiful. This is Bavarian porcelain. So Bavaria, Germany. It's a pretty, it is running. I love the gold rim. The inside is beautiful. Gold rim and trim and the little curled top. So cute. Nice little trinket dish or powder dish for your vanity. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. And guys, if you do come in and you missed your, because I know a lot of you have things bookmarked, if you missed the one that we went through, just call out the number in the chat and I'll run it again. Okay. So next one, someone else has this one bookmarked, and this cute little deer, just adorable. And I love her little gold eyes. Doe a deer. So she's cute. We did have to put her sticker back on with a little painter tape just because the adhesive wore off. But I think she'd be a pretty light catcher in your window as well. This little fawn doe right there. Thanks for taking a look. All right. Let's see what else we have next. Welcome in, you guys. Oh, we have these noisemakers. 2 of you have these bookmarked. But we're going to have our dog go outside because they make a lot of noise. I'm going to take this off. And I don't want to startle our dog. She's a little bit deaf, but when when she hears loud noises, she can hear them, and it scares her a little bit now that she's going deaf. So she's going to go outside while we look at these noisemakers and make some noise. Okay, these are crazy. A lot of them are like from the 30s, some of them up to the 50s. Okay, but take a look at some of these cool pictures and how crazy they are. They make some noise. They're really cool. We got all different varieties. So what's this guy? He's playing a trumpet. Crazy stuff. These ones look like they're from the 50s though. So most of them are early though. This one is cool because this one kind of has like this fiesta and then like these like, I don't know, almost like more modern minstrels and like a showgirl and this conductor. This girl is almost like a Carmen Miranda before there was Carmen Miranda because this is pretty old. That was cool. This is like a crazy clown. This one is cool. I'm not going to blow in it, but it does like blow. Doesn't have all of the paper on it, but it's like a Happy New Year, you know, and the baby, and then like Father Time with his like sickle. And then these guys, like couples having fun at a party. I don't know why this makes me think of like Clue when they're all like pretending to have a party. So there's that. Crazy like clown. He goes with that. Okay. And then these are like clowns and stars. Okay, I think I showed you all of them. We're going to run them and see who wants one. And these are running. Again, we've got the crazy clown. We've got the fiesta, like, people. We've got, this is one more like from the 50s. Clowns. Okay. All right. Thanks for taking a look at those crazy noisemakers. And And let me bring back to me. Okay, all right. So that was a lot of work. Those noisemakers were crazy. Let me know. Welcome in. If you see something in the shop and you see a number that you'd like me to run, just put the number in the chat and I will run it. So actually, I should turn my phone around again for this one. So somebody has these bookmarked too. Let's see. We've got all of this, by the way, is just residue from the stickers. So I didn't want to mess with it so bad. Sometimes when you really scrub, it will cause crazing. I think I just need to do like some Goo Gone or something on those. But anyway, these are all Blue Willow with saucers. Some of the saucers are marked Japan, and some of them, I believe, are Homer Laughlin. I have the pictures on there. Yeah, some are Homer Laughlin. Okay, I'm not gonna like let anything break. There we go. I've got 5 of them. They are running. Winner picks which one you want with which saucer you want. Okay. So you can just decide. And again, this is just sticker residue there. And thanks for taking a look. If you are just joining us, actually, let me just scan the table really quick. If you're just joining us, take a look in the shop. Let me know if there's a number that you're interested in. You can call it out. If you missed what you had bookmarked, because there are a lot of bookmarks on the show as far as like bookmarked items. If you missed your bookmark and I already went through it, just call the number out in the chat and I will come back to it. Don't worry if you're late, no big deal. Those are those noisemakers we just went through. Oh wait, what do we have over here?
Mashers.
Egg beaters and mashers. We got so much stuff. We got a bunch of stuff. And I didn't put everything in the show because I just can never keep up. Anyway, we will come back and do the next item. Okay. All right, you guys. My hair already like went kind of crazy doing all those noisemakers. Okay, let's see where we are. Oh, so these dinner plates, if you read 2 of you had these bookmarked, these are the chipped Blue Willows, which is why they're just like starting at $1. But I figured some people just want them for like the patterns, or some people make like mosaics, and some people just want to like complete their set. Can you hold those for a second so that I don't drop these other ones? Okay, can you grab those back now? So just so you can take a look, and they're in the picture. So this one has a chip here, and then this one, where's the chip? It's like on the back side. So winner picks whichever one. And again, just because they're not great condition, just starting at $1. I know some people just like to add to their collection or make mosaics out of these. These are the Ridgeway, by the way. So that's the brand on those. And there we go. Thanks for taking a look. All right, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. If you see anything that you're interested in, please call out the number in the chat. We'll run it. And because I know a lot of you have particular items bookmarked, but are probably bouncing around in different shows today, as is usual. So, all right, let's run this little dish. I think this would be so cute to just put a little votive candle in, or use it like on your dresser for, rings and things, or whatever you want to use this for. It is made in Czechoslovakia, and I think once upon a time it was probably the bottom of like a pineapple. That's what it kind of looks like to me, but literally use this for whatever you want now. It's cute, and I like the peach and the green, pretty. So there you go. Thanks for taking a look there. All right. Some of this stuff, if it doesn't sell, I'm like literally sending to the thrift shop, to like probably not Goodwill. I don't love sending things to Goodwill. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it just seems like they just are for profit these days. I want to like support other places. We support a place that like rescues cats. I'd like to support another place that rescues dogs, but then they were like throwing things in the dumpster too because they were like, we have too much stuff. It's like, well, I'm not like going to bring you my stuff for it to go in the dumpster. That upsets me so much. Anyway, this one is so cute. Probably going to the, and I also have the original box, but it'll probably go to the consignment shop if it doesn't go. So there's the original box that it comes in. It is Studio Girl, which is like an Avon that came out of Glendale, California back in like the old Hollywood days, like the 40s to the 70s. My mom was a Studio Girl back in the day. I love this avocado color. If you just want this just for this, this is cool. But guess what comes inside of this? This is candle making supplies. So it's like beeswax and it's like scented with the Studio Girl scent. And then it has like everything in it, like the little like metal thing where the wick is and the wick itself. So you can like make a candle in this or use your own beeswax and make a candle in this or put whatever you want in this. I don't care. This avocado green is like so perfect, so mid-century perfect, just absolutely stunning. The glaze on this is beautiful. It's literally new in box. I have the original box, never been used, like ready to go. So this one is running. I just think this is gorgeous. I really think it's underappreciated. And I wish somebody would appreciate it. So maybe it needs to go to the consignment shop. So there you go. And just love that avocado. Beautiful. Thank you for taking a look. All right, let's see what else we have here today. Oh, 6 of you have this bookmarked. Can you hand me this, please?
Sure.
2 hands. Stand up, 2 hands. Okay, so I know you've seen the pictures on this one. This is the blushing apple cookie jar. The colors are gorgeous on this. But thank you for dropping crystal balls in the chat. Welcome in, welcome in. Because we are Fortuna finders. So I know you guys are familiar with this one. 6 of you have this bookmarked. I have this marked at $10 because it has a lot of crazing. But then I just watched this like TikTok or a reel or something, and it said for all of this to put hydrogen peroxide. I didn't want to really do that experiment, but maybe you want to do that experiment, or maybe you should experiment on something else. Anyway, it's rare you find the lid right to the cookie jar, but with the cookie jar, I'm like. Anyway, it's rare that you find the lid. But again, I showed you all that crazing. I did want you to make you aware of it. But if you're just putting this on your shelf, just turn it to where you can't see it, right? And then you have your pretty lid. So anyway, it's only $10 because of that. It is running right now. I know 6 of you have it bookmarked. So maybe somebody will show up for this one. It is pretty. I just love the colors. It is that blushing apple cookie jar. Okay, and thank you for your bid. And it is just so pretty. It's nice to have the lid with it. Again, it does have that crazing, so I want to make everyone aware. All right, and you got it. Congratulations, Jubilee. All right, that's coming home to you. Glad someone will appreciate it. Wonderful. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Drop some crystal ball emojis to celebrate our bid winner, our sale here. And let's see what we have next.
Someone said run a giveaway, I guess.
I know. I didn't grab a giveaway here.
Jubilee is not present, right?
Oh, I don't know. I think so. I think.
Okay.
Okay, egg beaters. Who is interested in some egg beaters? I have a lot of egg beaters. Let me just take this off here so you can actually see the egg beaters. Check out all these egg beaters. This one is like mid-century, like 70s egg beater style. But then some of these are like really old, like kind of like 30s, 20s kind of like style. Look at that red handle. Just super cool. This one's a more simplistic one. Anyway, winner pick on these. This is running. Oh, I love the yellow too. Look at the yellow. That's really pretty. And then this is the green and cream. Oh, and it has like you put it on top of a jar too. All of these, you know, do function if you wanted to use them. All right. Yeah, mayo. Totally make mayo with these. All right. All right. Thanks for taking a look there. Okay. Let's see where we are. Oh, I love this girl. I hope someone maybe appreciates this girl. Or maybe knows like a tennis player in their life. Because she's from 1973, marked on the bottom, 73 Wilton. And she's supposed to be a cake topper. Isn't that cool? Like, you want to make like a tennis player cake? There you go. There she is. Maybe you know someone who looks like her who plays tennis. Just so cool. Love this tennis player girl. All right. Thanks for taking a look there. All right, what do we have next? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. If you see something you like, go ahead and drop the number in the chat. Okay, we have a couple of Ridgeway Blue Willow dinner plates. Let me get these. They're right here. Okay. And there they are. I'll show you both of them. Winner picks. They're basically the same. This one has a little bit of brown on there. So, you know, maybe a little variation in coloring, but no chips on these. And they are now running. There they are, the Blue Willow. And these are Ridgeway. So these are the Ridgeway Blue Willow. And I have two of them, winner picks. All right, thank you for taking a look at those. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we have next. Welcome in, you guys, welcome in. Oh, these clowns. I'm gonna take my phone off the tripod again to show you these clowns. Okay, send in the clowns. There are 6 clowns. They're in great condition, except one guy seems to have lost his hand at one time. So here's the story on these clowns. Here's my story. I took these guys to the consignment shop. These are 1973 bisque, made in Korea. These like kind of hobo musician clowns. They're super cute. Their paint just pops. Just really cool. They all play a different instrument. Anyway, I took these to the consignment shop, and I guess I didn't point out that this guy didn't have a hand, because everybody else is perfect. I mean, like literally perfect. And the lady at the consignment shop called me up later that day, and she was like, "I'm calling about your clowns." And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, were you aware that one of your clowns, the trumpet player, doesn't have a hand? And I didn't want to tell her, yes, I'm actually aware of it, but like all the other ones are perfect and they come as a set, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, really? And she was like, yes, he's missing a hand. And I said, well, sounds like he's one talented musician. And she was not amused. And she was like, you're going to have to come and collect him. And I was like, wait, I can't separate this guy from all the other clowns. What are you talking about? They belong as a group together. They're a musician group. They belong together. I can't separate them. She's like, he's missing a hand and we can't have him. And I said, no, they have to go together. She was like, well, we can't sell him like that. And I was like, okay, then it's buy 5, get 1 free. How about that? She didn't like that answer either. She was not amused with me. She was not happy. She was not having a happy clown fun time at all. She was very upset with me. So they didn't work out at the consignment shop. So here they are. If you want 6 clowns or 5 with 1 free because he's missing that hand, I'm going to run him.
The truth is that he lost it in a shark attack while swimming. day at the beach.
I
He just had a.
don't know. Look, who cares? They're a set. They're running at $4 for the set of these Send in the Clown band hobo musicians. There they are. Take them or leave them.
That's less than $1.
For real. 1973, made in Korea. Or maybe not 1973. 1970s, made in Korea. Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks for taking a look at the clowns and hearing my story about the meanie consignment ladies. Okay. All right. What do we have next? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. I was just telling funny stories about trials and tribulations of clowns at the consignment shop. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. We got a Colonial Revival measuring cup in the form of like a pitcher. It's a 3/4 cup, which is really unique. And you don't usually see a 3/4 cup measure, but it's that 1970s Colonial Revival. That's like an original paint flaw there. In that kind of like, ooh, that was a fun little ring on that dish. Okay, and we are starting this one. It is running 3/4 cup Colonial Revival little stoneware measuring cup. Okay. All right. There it is. Thanks for taking a look at that one. If you're coming in, welcome in. Go ahead and take a look in the shop. Tell me if there's something you'd like me to run. Everything's numbered. And actually, everything isn't numbered because some things aren't even listed. But so here we are. I just went through this one, which I think is a gorgeous avocado green, just beautiful. But this one here is the same kind of scenario. So they're Studio Girl. They come with the original boxes. And let's see, that's just like a little flaw there. And this one is like a Renaissance. It's supposed to be like a Renaissance candela. So what comes inside is like a candle making supply, which you don't have to use, obviously, but it has like the wick and the like metal bottom and everything if you wanted to use it as such, or just put a candle in there, or put whatever you want in there, a candy dish or like whatever it is. But it's like new in the box, never been used, basically. Same with this guy. I love these. Anyway, it is running. You can't even buy a candle for $4 these days. Good luck if you do, right? But anyway, this is supposed to be like a Venetian one, like Venetian, like Renaissance style of one, as opposed to more of the mid-century one over there. Okay, thanks for taking a look there. Let's see what we have next. Oh, it's so hot under these lights. I love this one. If this one doesn't sell, I don't know. I think this will be a makeup brush holder on my vanity counter. Okay. Where can I put this? Right there. Let me start the auction. This is the Manhattan pattern depression glass. This is original depression glass, not the repo made in the mid-century, but like this is the 1930s. You can tell by the bubble feet there on the bottom. And then this Fresnel pattern is the Manhattan pattern. Okay, thanks for taking a look there. Put that back there. Welcome in, you guys. Go ahead and take a look. Oh, here we go. Here is right here, so we may as well do this one. Beautiful. This is probably McCoy, but I couldn't find the marking. It is beautiful coloring, that double tulip crocus vase. Just gorgeous. I'd love to see tulips in this. It would be really cool. And we're just starting this one off at 20, which is a steal for this one. Just beautiful. There it is. Just a gorgeous tulip vase. Okay, I think 3 people had this bookmarked. So if you do come in and you missed your bookmark notification, just like put the number in the chat and I'll run it again, because I think a few of you have like come and then like missed your notification when I run the auction. So I'm happy to go back and do whatever numbers you need me to do. Or if you just want to look at something, just, let me know in the chat. Oh, this Marwall is in perfect condition. She is gorgeous. She is mid-century 1950s. Look at her amber eyes. Isn't that like beautiful? And then those like coral lipstick. She's beautiful. Although she kind of has like, they've given her like a Western eyebrow kind of look. 1950s with the hijab. She was supposed to be like when they made it, like she was supposed to be a Pakistani woman. Okay. But if you want to make her North African, you want to make her Middle Eastern, you want to make her current Iranian and wish she could take her hijab off um, when she leaves the country. That's she could be whatever you want her to be. She's gorgeous though. I mean, her coloring, her makeup, her eyes just pop. She does have the Marwal marking. Hold on. There we go. There it is. She is an original Marwal from the 1950s. Chalkware, but not a chip on her, or paint is perfect. So she is running right now, starting off at 15, which is a steal for this one. And she's just gorgeous. Gosh, look at her. So originally Pakistani, meant to be Pakistani. All right, thanks for taking a look at her. She's so pretty. Okay. Oh, this one. Who likes Hall China? And who knows what this is? Well, you know because you're reading it. But this is a teapot warmer. So you put your little votive candle here, and then you put your teapot, and I don't have the teapot, unless I find it in another box. I don't have the teapot, but it is, I think, the autumn leaf pattern. And there it is. There's the Hall of Superior marking. This is 1960s, and it's perfect condition. This one is running. And it's beautiful. It's really cool. It makes me think of, like, you could just put something, like all those like potpourri warmers that were popular back in the day. But this is before then. This is 1960s teapot warmer. So it's kind of cool. All right. Let's see. Oh, 2 people have this one bookmarked. So let's see if I pick it up, if it can show better. Okay. This is the royal lace pattern. It's a gorgeous pattern. This beautiful pink depression bowl. What I do want to point out, okay, and I did in the pictures too. See that chip? I don't know if you can see it. So there is a chip and another little flea bite next to it. And there is one, I'm not going to feel it with my fingers because it almost like cut me. There's one somewhere along the inner rim, a little flea bite that is sharp. Okay, and that's why it's only starting at $2. I've marked it in fair condition. Otherwise, it would be much more, but it's because it has those couple chips. But it's the pattern is gorgeous. If you collect this pattern, maybe worth it to you, even with those chips, just because of the beauty of this bowl. Thank you for your bid. Yeah, because you really can't. You can barely tell it's chipped. Just please be careful. And you got it, CP 3118. That is coming home to you. Just be careful when you unwrap it. I'll have it wrapped really well, obviously, but those chips are a little bit sharp. Okay, what do we have next? And guys, welcome in. If you're just coming in, like, drop a number in the chat if there's something that you want to see. Everything is numbered. Which one was next? Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I might turn myself back around for a minute so I'm not having to just free hold my phone. All right, and this one is cute. This one might go to the consignment shop next, though. It's a shaving mug from the early 20th century, transferware. This would be a gentleman's shaving mug, believe it or not, even though it has floral design here. Men in early 20th century didn't have a problem with that. They were secure. with their shaving mugs at the barbershop. You would get this shaving mug. It is running. You would get this shaving mug at the barbershop, being used solely for you for sanitary purposes, and then it would go home with you as a little like appreciation gift coming to the barbershop, and then you could continue using it at home. So, but today I think you should use it for makeup brushes on your vanity. All right, and thanks for looking at that one. Okay, let's see what we have next. It matches your grandmother's set, the royal lace. Yeah, cool. I knew somebody would probably want it just for the pattern itself. So I'm glad that it works out that way. And it is just really beautiful. So, okay, this is a cool, little 1980s mauve. Everything was like mauve and dusty rose back in the 80s, if you remember. It was just everybody loved that color. It was everything had to be, it was very stylish. Anyway, it's a little bud vase. It's only $2. It is running. It's cute. It's mauve. It's 1980s. Put it on your dresser with your dried flower in it or your fake flower. You know what I mean? Because there's so many fake flowers in the 80s too. Okay. All right. Thanks for taking a look. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Go ahead and take a look in the shop. If there's a number of something that you want to see, I will bring it up. Or if you're just interested, I have a question, let me know in the chat. Okay, we're staying in the 80s for a second. This is 1980. Planters Peanuts. There he is. Planters Peanuts. There he is on the bottom too. This would have been a jar that came with your peanuts to put your peanuts in. It still is very well sealed, so go ahead and use it still. It is the Starburst pattern. It is 1980, and it says so on the bottom. Okay, with Mr. Peanut. It is running. There he is on the bottom, and there he is on the top. All right, nice jar. It is tall, big jar there. All right, for all your peanuts. I don't think that you can get this many peanuts, though.
You'd have to probably buy them in bulk, but
the jars are smaller.
Here's the good thing, is that you're keeping it in glass.
Which is so much better than
plastic.
plastic.
Yeah.
Right, so use it, right? Okay, thanks for taking a look there. Okay, let's see what we have next. Welcome in, you guys, welcome in. Oh, we've got some Jeanette glass next. And this one is gorgeous. So this is an open sugar bowl. Has so much gold on the rim, on the handles. Look at that hobnail bottom. This is heavy. Nice ribbing. What I think these are great for is put your cotton balls in this on your vanity for your makeup. And it looks so pretty to use something like this or a votive candle or something like that. So it is running $7. And it is, Jeanette glass has that beautiful gold rim top, that hobnail bottom, the ribbing here, and it is weighted. So it's not crystal, it's just weighted.
I think the cotton balls are my favorite thing you mentioned.
Yeah, I like for cotton balls for your makeup. Okay. All right, thanks for taking a look.
We got 3 pre-bids.
All right, we do? Which are those?
This is a clover one, creamer, Shamrock creamer. There's the Studio Grow avocado candle.
Pre-bids, these are?
Yeah. And then there's the basket salt and pepper shakers that are the fruit, like the Carmen Miranda.
All right. Let me just find those.
037, 015, and 07.
All right. So somebody might be going home with this clover creamer here.
Nope.
We have a pre-bid. What?
Somebody's winning, it looks like already.
Oh, well, I didn't start the auction yet, though.
Oh, okay, for the creamer. Got it.
Yeah. Someone will be winning because there is a pre-bid. But let me show everybody. This is McCoy. It is marked the K5 USA, which is the McCoy marking for this particular one. It is the red clover pattern. It has these shamrocks, perfect, ready for St. Patty's Day, so you're getting ahead of it. But I just love the coloring. It is pretty hefty, this little creamer. And we do have a pre-bid, so we are going to start that auction off right now. Thank you for your bid. And this is a McCoy. And it is gorgeous. It has like a couple flea bite bottom chips, but nothing major elsewhere. So, thank you again for your bid. It is so cute. I love the coloring. It is really pretty coloring here. So, there you go. Thank you so much, Kizzy Zig. You got it. Kissy Zig, I guess. All right, there you go. That's coming home to you. All right, thank you. And guys, again, if you're coming in, welcome in. Call a number out in the chat. Place your pre-bids. Actually, we do have some pre-bids, so we want to get to those, and then we'll go back in the list to the other things that we haven't done yet. So we have a couple of salt and pepper shakers here. These guys, you know what these make me think of? Like Carmen Miranda, okay? These are like 1970s, that avocado green, salt. This one says salt. This one says P for pepper, S&P. There are the stoppers. There is one damaged piece for, I want to show you. This right here, and it is in the picture, and I talk about it in the thing, is just the edge of this pear came off, so you can see the difference there. But honestly, you can barely even tell, especially since it has like age patina, so it happened way back in the day. But these colors are just so vibrant, just perfect for like a mid-century house, and that avocado, 1970s avocado, 1960s, 70s. So these are running. These are hefty. Thank you for your bid. These are, you know, like very Carmen Miranda style, still life, right? And you're getting both of these. So that's like a steal here for these cute little salt and peppers. And Kissy Zig, you got it too. Congratulations. Those are coming home to you. Fun, 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 fun. Those actually, as opposed to most of this stuff, which came from my parents' antique mall back in the day, those actually came with the mid-century house that we live in right now. And like we got it furnished, like it was like a time capsule, like 1972. It was built in 1972, and everything was like original from 1972, which was super cool. But we can't keep every single thing, so a few things we've let go, like those. What else did we have a pre-bid on, you said?
This is the Vintage Studio Girl Soft Glow Perfume.
Oh, somebody wants a pretty avocado. So this one that I showed off earlier is that gorgeous avocado.
Oh, you're looking for it,
They're
right?
both the same. Yeah, I'm just looking for the other box. There's actually two of them. So winner picks.
Yeah.
But I mean, the boxes are the same. The
So,
product is the same. There's actually no difference
the
because they're
boxes-
basically new in box.
They're right there.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if one of the boxes was better than the other. I don't know. You'll get one of. I'll pick the best box for you. Without the dust on this box. It is Studio Soft Glow Perfume Candle. It actually comes with the directions on how to make it. My mom was a studio girl back in the day. Studio Girl, if you look into it, was founded out in Glendale, California, back in the old Hollywood times, the studio Hollywood days, and it was meant to be like promoting kind of like that Hollywood glamour. So these makeup ladies had that, and they also sold jewelry and candles and perfumes and all this kind of stuff. And here's this beautiful avocado green. I mean, just for this alone is amazing. But then inside, you get the candle making supplies. And it looks like real beeswax to me, but I think it's perfumed. You know, so anyway, use at your own risk or don't. Like, I can't promote it, obviously. But it does come with all the original stuff because it's literally new in the box. So, and that's from like the 60s. It's from the 60s, actually. And thank you for your bid. Because my mom was a studio girl back in the 60s. So it's early 60s. I can confirm that for sure because it's like part of her like leftover studio girl items. So there you go. You got it coming home to you. I'm so excited. Somebody's going to take advantage of this beautiful avocado. I mean, just like it just pops, doesn't it? I almost want to keep the other one for our house. It's so good. All right. Congratulations. It's coming home to you. All right. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Let's see what else we haven't gone through. And if I miss a pre-bid or a notification, just like drop the number in the chat so that we can come back to it. And if you missed your timeline, because I did run some items, but like some people I know didn't show. If you missed it, like just say, hey, I was late, drop the number in the chat, and then we'll come back to it for you. I'm gonna take this off for a minute so we can look at these mashers. So we looked at the egg beaters earlier. Now we're looking at these mashers, and some of them are super cool. Some of them are more like weathered, like this guy, right? And then some of them just pop it. Look at that handle. Then we've got very primitive type handle. We've got this like twisted masher. Look at this one. That one's really popping, that green from like the 30s. That's cool. So winner picks on this one. They are running some cool primitive rusty kinds and some just popping like they've never been used in their lifetime. All right, there you go. Oh, thank you for your bid. So winner picks on these. So take a look at them. I'll hold them each up for you. All right, Kissy, let me know which one you're interested in, color, handle, type. Just drop it in the chat here if you'd like the green or the red handle. This red handle or this red handle? Probably this one, I bet, based on what you're buying.
Yeah.
This one, yes. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Just so you can see it in its entirety, and my husband's feet. There you go. Thanks, honey. All right. Let me know if you're interested in another one. I can run it again. Otherwise, we're going to move on. Let me grab these guys. A couple of you have a notification. Oh, I came out of it for a second. I'm back. Couple of you have notification on these guys. And these, I think, are just adorable. They are vintage, $19.99. Of course, Sneezy is pepper, Grumpy is salty, right? And Sneezy's about to sneeze on the pepper, and Grumpy's like, don't you dare sneeze. How dare you? They look like they've never been used. They have the Disney mark on the bottom, made in China, 1999. The stoppers are in there. There's their heads. There's just one tiny little paint. It's not even like a real chip. It's like a paint chip just right there. Otherwise, these are perfect. They're cute, especially for Snow White lovers, Disney lovers. And I just love their little sneeze and like, don't you dare sneeze. So just fun, very animated. So there we go. Thanks for taking a look there. Appreciate it. All right. And again, welcome in, guys. If you see anything that you like, go ahead and do a pre-bid, drop the number in the chat. Whatever you want me to do, we can take a look here. Okay, this one is another little open sugar bowl that has gold trim on the bottom, it has the gold rim on the bottom too and top. And again, I just love these for like, put your makeup, pads in here, put your cotton balls in here. I just think it's better because who's using this for an open sugar these days? Probably nobody. But you can use it for so many other things, and it's pretty. And again, that gold at the top and bottom just really make it pop. And it kind of has this like oikos, like Greek feel to it, like a drinking the cup. All right, thanks for taking a look. Yeah, maybe it's like a ritual drinking cup. But it would be like ancient Rome because ancient Greece didn't really have glass. Ancient Romans did. FYI. Not that we have anything ancient Greek or Roman here today, but we can pretend. Okay, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. And again, if you're coming late, if you saw your notification pop up earlier, but you're late for it, no big deal. Just like call out the number in the chat and I can run it again. We're just going through it bit by bit. Okay. Oh, this guy's cute. I unboxed him the other day And, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm trying to liquidate all the remainder of my parents' antique mall that closed in the 90s. So everything's like 90s pre for the most part. And then every day I open a box and I'm like, what's new? I don't know. You never know what you're gonna open and find. Well, I found this little cute colonial guy. He's like either a bud vase or like a toothpick holder. He's a little mini and marked red Japan and cute like for our colonial revival period that we're having now, right? Our new colonial revival period. But this guy's, probably back in like the mid-century there. So
he's like a spokesperson for putting cream in your tea.
Cream in your tea. He's not a creamer though. He's like a toothpick holder.
Toothpick holder.
Yeah, he is running. All right. There you go. He's got a little violin. He's got a violin. He's a musician. I should have put that on there because some people may want. I just kind of noticed. If you see that, he's got a violin. Okay. There he is. Thanks for taking a look there. All right. What else do we have here today? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Oh, Mrs. Butterworth. Who wants like a flashback to like the 70s or 80s of Mrs. Butterworth? She's just a little dirty. She needs a little. But there she is. Look at that amber glass. Isn't that like beautiful in the light? Love her. She's pretty. She is running. And she is 1980s, probably maybe late 70s. And there she is, Mrs. Butterworth, holding some syrup, ready for your pancake breakfast.
Or waffles.
Or waffles. Okay, great. Thanks for taking a look at her. All right, let's see what else we have today. What else? Oh, this is a pretty dish. I may end up keeping this dish. Maybe it's meant that I'm supposed to keep it because nobody's getting it. But if you get it, I'm not going to take it away from you. Okay, so feel free to bid on this one. It is pretty. It is made in Japan. It's a beautiful yellow hibiscus. I love to use these for like a soap dish in the bathroom or a trinket dish, little rings and things on your dresser. So pretty. Little like leaf pattern there. All right, thanks for taking a look.
3 more pre-bids.
We do?
Yeah.
Can you call those out for me?
Noisemakers. One is a pre-bid, and we've got the vintage egg beaters.
Egg beaters.
Also we've got the first class mailbox.
Ooh. Let's bring him up again, and then we'll go
backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is so cool, you guys. And I wish you could see. The picture doesn't do it justice, and this live stream doesn't do it justice to see what I'm seeing. That this is a cobalt blue on the bottom, and you can barely see the tint. But if you put this in front of a window, it just like is beautiful. It's gorgeous.
I could like shine a light.
Yes, can you shine a light on this see if we can show it better? A little bit. You can kind of see. It's got all the original aftershave in it. I think it's beautiful. I also think it's funny because first class mail, right? And I think it'd be fun for your postal worker. I think it would be fun for a guy, in your life. You know what I mean? I can't recommend you use the aftershave because it's vintage. But I think it's pretty, it's beautiful, and it is running. And thank you for your bid. So this is that first class mail. Such a cool little post gag gift even, or just like something special for your postal worker. The cobalt is gorgeous. All right. And Kissy Zig, you got it. You won it. Congratulations. That's coming home to you. So we do try to bundle as much as possible. But sometimes Whatnot will when you buy this many items, sometimes they'll be like, okay, it's 2 bundles or whatever. So we'll just see how Whatnot puts it together. Yes, Kissy Zig is on fire. Okay, let's see what else you said we had. The egg beaters.
Yes, the egg beaters, and then there was also...
I see them right here.
Yep.
Okay. So guys, if you like some primitive egg beaters, or go back to the egg beater box. I think I have 8 egg beaters, believe it or not. And they're all probably from the 1920s to Mostly 1920s and 30s, maybe 40s, but this one, just FYI, is like a newer one, 1970s. This is one that came with our house, believe it or not. So that one I know dates to the 70s for sure. But I mean, like, I have a million egg beaters.
So you can have people see.
No, I'm just gonna like kind of look at them, and they're all different. Like, there's beautiful yellow handles and green and cream and red and.
Well, Sissy Zig wants a red one to match her red mask.
Probably. Let's start running them. Let's see. Winner picks, and thank you for your bid. So again, we've got this beautiful red one, and it's a little rusty crusty. We've got this other red one. They all have a little of that, rustiness. But this red is popping right there, for sure. Okay, Kissy, you got it. Am I to assume you want a red one to match your red masher? Let me know. If not, there's green and cream, handle, yellow, green and white. Okay, the green and cream. And the green and cream is cool because, again, that goes like on top of the jar. And look at that handle. That's kind of cool too. What does it say? Made in USA. Has a patent number and everything. That's pretty cool.
Perfect.
Awesome. That is coming home to you.
Awesome.
Here,
okay,
honey.
You got
Put that in her pile. Okay. All right. Let me know if you want me to run those again, Kissy or anyone else, because we can. We can run whatever we want again and again. All right. Yes, I will run again. Like, I just got back on the tripod. Yes, I will.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will. Switch back here. So again, there's that 1970s one. We're going to run it again. It is running. We've got the reds. We've got the yellow. Another green. Oh, no, that's a masher. These are the masher sides. These are the egg beater sides. Along with this one. Okay. I think maybe we missed it. I'm just going to run it again because I don't know if it ran. Okay, it's running, you guys. It's running. Okay. And so you got red, thank you for your bid. You got yellow. You got like, this one's the paint's worn off, more primitive. You got one without that. And thank you. You got it. Kissy, what color do you want this time? Or not a color? Or the newer one? Newer meaning 70s, 50 years old.
Well, that one has a plastic. These are all wood, though.
Yeah, these are all wood down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the yellow is really pretty. The reds are pretty. Worn off paint. This one right here.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Look at this one. What does this one say? It says United States of America. What else does it say? Super Center Drive beater. That's cool. High speed. It says high speed. So Super Center. It's hilarious. It's like high speed. Yeah. Wait, do it. Demonstrate it. See if it is high.
Wow.
It is kind of high speed.
This one has a lot less resistance than
it's a high speed Super Center charger. That's hilarious.
So you can make your eggnog with this. You can do like your mayonnaise. You can do your
all right.
yogurt.
Okay, you got it. Great. Let me know if I should run another one. You know what? I'm going to run it again. It is hilarious.
It's definitely one of the older
all right. These are running again in case anybody else wants a cool one. Yeah, they are very cool.
It's like a Venn diagram style. And then you got that's like,
So lots of different egg beaters. All right. You got it, Kissy. Okay. Come back. Oh, wait. You know what? I'll just keep it here for a minute. Just to show some stuff. Hey, wait. Didn't we have the noisemakers next?
The noisemakers, yeah.
Let me pull those up. Do you want to take our dog outside for a minute?
Yeah, I do.
Our dog is like sensitive to loud noises. So I'm about to make some noise on these. Okay. So most of these are like 1930s, and there's a couple in here that are more like 1950s. And I will show you all of them. This one has a little dent, just FYI, it has clowns. This one is a guy playing a trumpet, and he goes round and round and round. Okay, mint handle. These two are a little bit newer, 50s style, like a bell. Okay. This guy is a clown with like a kind of musician conductor on the other side. Crazy. These are super cool. This one has like all these little pictures, 1930s, like the showgirl and musicians and kind of like a rattle. This one is a clown, crazy clown. He's probably like 1950s. This one is clown with stars. This one, I don't know why, makes me think of Clue when everyone's like pretending to have a party, all these different couples. Another kind of like rattle. This is a horn that you blow. It's a Happy New Year. Some of the ephemera is missing, but it has like the baby and it has old man time, father time with his hourglass and sickle, and then some party people with their martinis. This one is super cool. This one is very multicultural. We've got like this kind of like Mexican or Brazilian, like, or Caribbean, like dancer. We've got a couple. These are definitely Mexican right here with their castanedas. And then we've got this couple. This is like 1930s. We've got the black minstrels. We've got a showgirl. So, and that's that one. So really cool stuff here. It is running, and thank you for your bid. So we've got lots of different noisemakers, all different styles, all different type of people on them, and your pick. So Kissy, you got it. Did you have one in mind based on what you were seeing there? Let me know which one. I know there's so many different ones to choose from. They're so cool. All right. The big clown. Either this guy or this guy. Is that what you're talking about? This one? Or like the plaid pant guy? The first one. This guy right here. He's crazy. Okay. Yep, you got it. That one's coming to you. Let me know. Should I run these again? Let's run them again just in case anybody wants another one, or if you want another one, because there's so many crazy. There's more clowns. These are clowns with stars. And then these are like baby clowns. All right, it is running. Oh, yep. Thank you for your bid. And then we got the plaid pants, if I can say that. God. And then lots of party people. So you got it. Which one do you want this time? The hammer looking one. Hammer looking one. Like a clown. Oh, like this guy? Is this the hammer? Yes. Okay. All right. You got it. It's fun. That's fun. I shipped out a couple of these last show. I wonder if they were so noisy being shipped because I can't pad the inside of them, you know? It's funny. I'm going to run it again just in case anybody wants another one of these, or you do, Kissy, or anybody else. It is running. For anybody coming in, we're making some noise in here with these noisemakers. All right, thanks for taking a look there. That does not look like a hammer. Yeah, well, no, it could be. It's like one of those that like a mallet, like one of those that when you're at the carnival and you like are pushing, you know, you're trying to like, you know what I mean, when you like hammer the one thing and it, you know, tells you how strong you are, right? I don't know what those are called. All right, we figured it out. All right, you got those. They're coming home to you. All right, that was fun. I like making some noise in here. Okay. Whew, I'm getting hot under these lights and playing with noisemakers. All right, what do we have next? Dog's back in, so no more noise for a minute. Let me see what I haven't gone through yet. And again, if you see something, again, call out the number in the chat. We can do it, or if you... Yes, yes. Nice. Yeah, clowns. Clowns. Okay, does anybody have a connection with South Carolina? Because I have this cute little plate My mom used to live in South Carolina for like a minute when her husband was stationed there back in the early 60s in 1961. So I'm sure that's when this was bought. And it's just a cute little commemorative plate of South Carolina. And it has no company made in Japan and a little like hanger on it. So just want to show you that if anyone has a connection to South Carolina. Okay, thanks for taking a look there. All right, let's see here. Oh, this one. I can't believe no one snatched this one up. Um, this is
Oh yeah.
a studio art vase, mid-century. It is deep eggplant, so it's kind of hard to tell this color. I have a little bit of a tape on it. Take that off. Honey, would you take that tape off my finger? Thank you. This is a deep eggplant with like kind of a striated like paint drip on it. Look at the irregular triangle top. It is marked milli on the bottom. Let's see if I can get that in the light, right? It's marked milli. I wasn't sure who Millie was. This could be a sleeper. This could be worth a lot of money. I don't know. All I know is it's only $5 here at the Whatnot show today. It is running and it's studio art. It's basically a tall bud vase, or you just use it as a vase in your mid-century home, right? And it's that deep eggplant color. This light doesn't even do it justice. All right, thanks for taking a look there. All right. Oh, almost there. I have to lay it down because I get worried because the table isn't very stable. It's on, and I'm like, if it knocks over, oh my gosh. Okay, this guy, he may have to go to the consignment shop if nobody wants him because he's pretty cool. This one is like a mid-century, like 1960s, that lemon yellow. It says Federal Housewares, Chicago, Illinois. It is running. It is a nut grinder. Okay, you can see. And it just unscrews. You collect all your nuts there in the glass below, and voila, you got yourself a nut grinder from the 1950s or 60s. All right, thanks for taking a look there. Excellent. Okay, let's see what else we have here. New York World's Fair, 1964-65. I wasn't alive then. Where is it? Do I even have it anymore? I don't even see it on this table.
What?
The New York World's Fair.
Oh,
Well, I guess we might be skipping it if I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Oh no, here it is.
Oh, I put
It's
a
here.
cup on it.
It was here. It was here all along. Here it is. And it's a commemorative little plate from Unisphere presented by United States Steel. So that's kind of cool. Who's into like World's Fair lore? This is running right now. If you are like into World's Fair stuff, this may be for you if you're into like Tartaria. I don't think anybody knows what I'm talking about right now, but maybe you're watching this on YouTube and you do know. Come on over and grab this one up. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have next. What do we have next? What is next? Do you see any more pre-bids while we're at it, honey? I know they've been kind of trickling in, so.
No, zero.
And I know you guys have a lot of notifications. Oh, these are like 1961 or 2 Old Dominion Niagara Falls glasses in sage, almost avocado, but that's sage from the early 60s. Niagara Falls. These are Canadian Niagara Falls, but they show both sides of the falls. Winner picks which one. They're basically the same. And it is running, and these are like pre-1962 because Old Dominion didn't make these afterwards anymore. They are marked with the Old Dominion stamp, and these are cute from Niagara Falls, early 60s. Thanks for taking a look there. All right. Let's see what else we have next. Welcome in, everybody. If you see something in the shop, go ahead and drop a number in the chat and we'll run it. Let's see where we are. Oh, Pinocchio. So I've got two of these guys. They're like folk art, like this weird, like folk art, like Pinocchio going to school, okay? And then they hang on the back. They're like wood with like this like relief of like Pinocchio on there and then like hooks. I don't know if you put your keys there or I don't know. Maybe they'd be cute in a classroom. I'm kind of like what maybe in a nursery or classroom. These are running. These are probably like 50s or 60s kind of like era. And they are Pinocchio. You can see his nose there, okay? And winner picks. All right. Thank you for taking a look there. All right, let's see what we have next. Oh, this one is so cute. Again, we're going back to that like dusty rose color. If you were here earlier when you saw the pretty dusty rose mauve bud vase, this would be like a nice little set together. This is a cute little lamb and she's so cute. They're pink nose and ears and tail and hooves and the little like, you know, dusty rose mauve fake flower around her neck. She is running 1989 marked on the bottom, TMD Country Collection ceramic, very cute, very adorable, perfect condition, perfect for a little girl or maybe a baby shower for a girl. Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right, let's see what's next, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions. These are cool and only $2 for the pair. If you want to add some candlesticks in your life. These are like 1940s or 50s. They are a pretty like ribbed, perfect for your dining table. These are running, starting at $2. They're in nice condition. Put your candlesticks in and have a nice romantic dinner. Ready for Valentine's Day. There you go. We're getting up to Valentine's Day. You want to have a romantic dinner. Oh my goodness. Even if it's just for yourself. So, let's see what's next. That's what we should do. We should do a Valentine's show. I think we have probably enough stuff for a Valentine's kind of show. Vintage bonnet lady. She's like a Valentine's. Actually, I do have some Valentine's like linens and stuff. I should like bring those out maybe for the next show. Maybe it needs to be a Valentine's show. Okay. All right, here we go. Somebody has this one bookmarked. Are they going to take her home yet? Let's find out. She is pink and blue, 1950s planter. She's running like by the wishing well. And she's got this beautiful, like gorgeous dress with that 1950s or 40s bonnet, right? There she is, pink and blue. All right, thanks for taking a look at her. Maybe she should go to the consignment shop. I don't know. Okay, let's see what we have next. I think we're getting through it, you guys, unless you're popping in and you want to see something. If you're watching this live on YouTube, go to the link in my bio. Grab the link to get a coupon off of Whatnot, and you can get a $15 coupon for Whatnot. I want to make sure this is the right mug I have here. I think it is. Yeah, the picture doesn't do it justice. I think this is right. Is this right? Hold on. No, this isn't the one. No.
Vintage mini German.
Ah.
That's not the one.
That's not the one.
Did you get moved somehow? It's the only Stein I know that's on the table.
Yeah, but that's not the one. I don't know where that one is right now, you guys. We'll skip this one because that's not the right beer stein. Not that they tend to be very popular these days, so I might skip these. I don't know. I'll go to Grandma and Grandpa. Let's see. Let's bring up Grandma and Grandpa. Cockware, 1950s. They're perfect condition. They're perfect, these guys. He's hunting pheasants. He's got a dead pheasant. She's feeding the birds, okay? And these are running. They have their original stickers, made in Japan. And there they are, Grandma and Grandpa. She's going to cook up that pheasant later. And there they are. All right. Great. Let's see what else we might have. Oh, so these plates are hand painted, like 1950s, made in Japan. They're hand painted from a Japanese artist, but it's an English countryside. And they are signed. Where's the signature? Right down here. It's kind of hard to see right here. You can hang them. Okay. And it is running. I think they're really pretty. I have this one and then I have a different scene. We'll run that one next. So there you go. Little covered, not a covered bridge, but a little bridge right here is cute. Very English countryside. And then the other one that we have is also hand painted, but this one's like more Mediterranean, like Spanish or Italian. Maybe it's Malta. I don't know. It can be wherever you want it to be. What I think is really funny is like if it was like today and it was like just on the internet, people would be like, that's AI. Look at how the tree's growing out of this roof right here, the thatched roof. But obviously this is from the 50s, so that's just like what they were probably seeing. I don't know. Maybe that's Mount Vesuvius there. I don't know. It can be whatever. It could be Mount Etna. I don't know. It could be whatever you want it to be. You decide. It's signed right there. All right. That's it. Unless we see another pre-bid. I think we went through everything.
It's been just us for the last 5 6 months.
Do you see anything else before we wrap it up?
Some pre-bids and some reps.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining us today. We are going to be signing off. I appreciate your support. If you're just coming in, we're signing off here, but if you see something really quickly, well, my low battery just came on. If you see something really quickly in the shop, shout it out in the comments before we sign off here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Go ahead and bookmark our next show. I'm going to try and rotate some more things in here as we go along. But yes. All right, you guys. Have a great day. Appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.